Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 39 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. Soren is on TeamSpeak with me, and I guess you're logging into the server soon, right Soren?
Soon. Yep.
Soon. Excellent. And I just came into the lava age where my lava pumps hit this dirt block here. So basically, this is what I was talking about when I said we need to automate this thing a bit. So even though this is an ocean, we're going to run into a situation where there's going to be lots and lots of times where the lava basically gets stuck. And we need to, get caught up. So I would like to, if I can, figure out a cool way to automate this. I thought it would be a lot of fun. What's over here? What's this? Oh, okay, that was just a visual nonsense. And I'm getting that wacky lag again. But what I'd like to do is maybe set up some kind of way to detect when this lava tank thingy right here is completely empty. And when it is, we'll say like, hey, that's a pretty good indication that you ran out of lava to pump. And in that situation, go ahead and start moving in a direction, probably just forward like we are right now. And then, I don't know, maybe move 20 blocks or so, or something along those lines. And if that does, enough, we'll go ahead and lower down the pumps, and we'll let them happen there. So I have to figure out a good way to do that. Like, I might do it with computers, just because they would be a really good way to actually, measure exactly how many iterations we want to move, and, the status, and we can give it like a 10-second delay before we check again for more stuff, something along those lines. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just do it with timers and gates and something like that. I'm not sure. So I have to come up with a good solution for that. But for now, just moving it forward. That's good enough, I think. There we go, you're off now, and now that it's actually stopped moving, these things should all deploy their pumps again, and we should be ready to start pumping out more stuff. Awesome. So tons more lava will be making its way back. Also, we have to do a little bit more testing with this thingy. I don't know what the deal was last night, Soren. We had some weird issues with this thing, didn't we? It might also be because it was like on the end of the line instead of in the middle of it, so I was thinking we could kind of put it in the middle in the front. What do you think about that? See, like, look how much trouble it's having. Well, there. Well, okay, yeah, that's why, because it just got to that. So let's pick this thing up. Hang on a second. Hopefully I can make sure I collect this and not drop it into a lake of lava. That would be bad. I don't want to break it. Don't lava me. Bad. Hey, I got it. Nice. Okay. So let's do, oh yeah, look, you can see it draining in my inventory. That is so cool. I am seriously impressed that you can see the item texture draining as it drains. Like, that's awesome, dude. Chicken Bones he is the man with a plan.
Indeed.
Like, that's really cool. Okay. So what if we put this here-ish, like that? Would that be filling up fast enough? No. I guess it's not. Why are you not filling fast enough? But you're like, it's totally cool filling super fast with...
Because there's no limit on a ender tank.
There's no limit?
Not to input, no. Liquid ducts have a limit. King told me I should add one to the valve, and he was like, never mind, I see what you mean.
Ah. So there's no limit on the valve. So the ender tank emptying into the valve, there's no limit. So it empties just as fast as it possibly can, right?
Right.
Is that what's happening? So also I want to see, like, do we have things happening over here in the distance? I want to, like, I watched it last night after I finished recording. Look, we can see, like, this area here, it's actually clearing out some lava source blocks. So it's, it's getting started pulling stuff up. See, there's another one that just got pulled out. Nice. But it seemed faster to me last night, probably because we had it hooked up directly to the pump. So I guess the pump is limited by how much lava it can transfer. So would you say in theory then, Soren, that it would be better to have one pump hooked up to a Tesseract instead of 6?
Not necessarily. You could have 4 pumps hooked up to the same Tesseract and it would output max for each 4.
You could output what?
If you have all 4 pumps hooked up to the same Tesseract, they would output as fast as possible, which means you could get about 8 buckets per second.
Yeah.
So.
But we still wouldn't be able to keep up. Whereas when we had this thing hooked up directly to a pump, it was like super fast.
through.
Okay, that's interesting. Like, I want to see what happens here if I break these guys and just, what if we just put this thing right here like that? Like, that's going to fill up super quick. Like, that's filling quicker than, you know, it was before. Now, I want to come over here and see if these blocks are disappearing faster than they were a minute ago.
Nice circle here.
Yeah, look at that. I feel like this is draining faster now. Like, just by itself. Maybe that's my imagination. Oh, I know. Nice circle, right? Like, you can definitely see where the center of this circle was. It's so cool looking. But I'm catching, like, the outer circle. What we could probably do if we really wanted to be smart, Soren, is we should measure the block diameter of this circle. Or the radius, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And then if we double the radius of the circle, that's how far we want to move our frame forward. How smart would that be?
Be smart.
Like I'm thinking that might be smart. All right, so let's see. This is at x. No, it's at the z coordinate. Negative 32 comes out here to positive 31, 30. Like right here, I guess, is the actual probably like, so 32. So would we say that's like, you know, 64 blocks? Right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
That would make some degree of sense, wouldn't it? So if we said, all right, every time you've finished pumping out liquid, just move forward 128 blocks. And start again. That would be cool. All right, so is this moving faster now, you think, than it was a minute ago, or no? Seems to me like it's moving pretty quick. Like, I'm seeing a lot more stuff happening over here. What I think we should do, dude, is have, like... You know what we should have? We should have 2 ender tanks with different colors, and we should have 2 pumps, and we should have 1 tesseract, and it should just be, like, directly hooked up like that, and then we have the 2 different colored ender tanks hooked up on our tank in the overworld. And I think that would be enough.
Why 2 different colors?
Well, because right now this one can't empty that fast, right? So it's maxed out. So if we had 2 different colors, we'd keep 2 maxed out, right?
Yeah.
Well, if we had another color on the output end, would that increase the speed it emptied out at? Probably.
If you have the same color and just increase the number on the other side, it doesn't matter what color it is, it'll still have the same speed.
Wait, what now?
It outputs as fast as, or how many there are on the other side. So if we just keep the same color in place 100, it would output 100 times faster.
That sounds like a good plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go make another one, and we're going to see. I'm going to put it on the ender tank, on the Zycraft tanks in our basement, and then we'll see what happens. So I have to make another red one. So let's see.
Yeah, Chicken Bones was streaming at one point. He's like, what happens if I do this? And he plays 2 and it emptied out faster. He's like, oh.
Well, that's good. I like that. Alright, so that should be enough for now. I just need some red wool, which I should have some of somewhere, possibly. Hey, there's my red bag. I knew I had one somewhere. YouTube, I'll be back in a minute once I craft another one of these. There we go, there's some red wool. I really just need one more, so hang on a second. That's funny. Ender tanks are so cool. Alright, so let's see, guys. This, something like this. I thought I grabbed 4 of these. I must have only grabbed 2. Okay. So, here goes nothing, Soren. I've got another red ender tank. And as soon as I craft it, it's filled with lava. That is so cool looking. Even in the crafting table, it shows it's filled with lava. So I'm just going to set it up to empty out on another of your tanks over here somewhere, like this one. And we put it to output mode. So I don't think it's draining any faster, is it?
It should be. Basically, each tank has its own output speed.
Right. But is the
So-
pump now pumping that much faster that it's still not, you know, it's still not keeping up? That's what I'm thinking is happening. So I'm going to craft like 5 of these things. And for this, I will be back, YouTube. Alright, guys, we are hooking up, believe it or not, 5 more ender tanks. That's a little silly. It should be orange facing up, right? For output?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I just empty this or make it so it doesn't input at all.
Oh, I see. There were some redstone torches here. I was wondering why as soon as I placed it, it, like, decided... Okay. So let's place another one. I don't know, dude. I've got, like, 3 of them down already, and... Well, I've got 2. I'm going to put a 3rd down in a moment here.
Oh, that's really slow. One of them's filling back up.
What's happening?
Filling back up, even though it's not set to... Let me take out all power. And see what happens.
Something's filling back up? What's filling back up?
Like, I stopped the tank from filling, and it shouldn't be filling at all.
User joined your channel.
Ah, Soren is streaming again, I see.
Yeah.
You might have to give it a few seconds for it to stop, you know, filling. Yeah, that's on output mode, right?
Turned up the power so it doesn't...
Oh, you turned off the power too? Oh, man.
Going all out here.
Yeah. Let me know when it starts draining. Oh, wow. Those areas I was watching a bit ago, very much empty now.
My gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's empty. It's empty. See how empty it is? Yeah, you should have your gravity suit on.
You saw nothing.
Alright, so now if we flip it back to green, look how it's filling again, and flip it back to orange. Like, you know, I guess it'll drain again rather quickly. That's pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm. And if we had a liquid extractor against it.
Yeah.
I love these things. Both of these.
Ender tanks are so cool. Oh yeah, I see it. It's still draining stuff a little bit, but I guess it takes a few seconds for it to change or something along those lines. Or maybe there's some kind of buffer or something.
Yeah, probably. I think it's the same thing that happens in a Zycraft tank.
Yeah.
Super full. It's...
There's Chicken Bones quitting IRC. Alright, YouTube, we'll be back in a second once I figure out exactly how this works. So, Soren's like, how come your energy is low? And I'm like, because I don't have an HV solar helm. And he's like, oh, here. And he just hands me an HV solar. Like, okay, that's cool. Aren't I going to be nauseous all the time now? That's my concern with the HV solar. Like, I can deal with nauseous, but I don't think YouTube audience would appreciate nauseousness all the
I
time.
think during your recording, you should probably not wear it. Because my stream doesn't like it.
It's not terrible, but I'm not keeping that on all the time. Also,
if you play
like,
with it, it's fine, but
I have to, if I turn it off, I guess. Yeah. We need a way to mitigate this. We need CPW to give us a pill now that's like anti-nausea pill that lasts like 5 minutes.
something in your inventory.
Something. Like, no, just eat it and it gives you a passive effect, like anti-nausea. Alright, so I want to see how fast this is draining now. So let's see, what do we got? Like, I don't know, Soren, this seems like it's draining faster now, to me. I might be crazy.
Yeah?
Like, it's definitely draining very quickly. And it's only the one pump running at this point, right? Like, no other pump is
Pretty
actually
much.
doing anything. So in my opinion, like, it seems to me that the pumps will run as fast as possible, you know, given a large input of power. That's my opinion. I'm not positive about that. I could check with CPW next time I see him online, but it seems to me that the pumps will just drain at as much power as they're given, they will run that much faster. And of course, the ability to output their liquid is important too.
What let's just test one thing.
What do you
Put
want
the
to
power
test?
back on the second, or the third pump here.
The third pump? Why? What are you doing?
I want to see how fast that drains.
The lava. You're doing the lava receiver. You're gonna see if it's faster to pump through a liquid tesseract than a ender tank. All right. Well, I gotta go recharge my quantum suit and not do it in a way that makes my YouTube audience dizzy. So I will be back in a second here. All right, hold on.
What?
Soren's doing the experiment with the liquid tesseract to see if it's faster, and he claims that it is a little bit faster. Let's see.
Alright, so
All right,
I want
hang
you
on, I
to
have to
just
find
take a look around.
Right. Hang on.
Do every once in a while it disperses.
Okay.
Now if I place this here, power
Okay.
it.
Power it.
Wait a second, and
Connect up the tesseract.
it'd be fine where it's in.
And oh yeah, look at that. That is faster. That is noticeably faster, I think.
So if we do,
Oh yeah, look at that, dude. Look at the line there. It's just like zipping straight across. And keep in mind, it does like one corner at a time there. Oh yeah,
there we
that's
go.
dude.
This should be
That is
almost-
faster. That all right. Liquid tesseracts are obviously much faster than ender tanks at this point. So I say, Soren, we only need one pump, right? One pump with a tesseract for energy and a liquid tesseract for lava transfer.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, like, granted, ender tanks do just fine. They are cool for their purpose. But if you're looking for, like, maximum transfer of liquid, like, I see what's up.
Both have their
That's
uses.
pretty wild.
Two pumps running, by the way.
Yeah,
The
that's pretty
same
wild.
liquid tesseract.
I like it. All right, so let's redesign this with just liquid. Yeah, okay, 2 pumps running with liquid tesseract. That'll do.
Do whatever.
That'll do. All right, so let's steal back these things. Come here, you. And theoretically, as soon as I break this thing, it should, like, real quickly drain out in my inventory. So, YouTube, we will be back in a second. Now that we've done these experiments and determined how much of a difference it makes to use tesseracts, which apparently don't have a transfer limit.
No.
Is that what I'm understanding? Hey, Pahimar snuck in here. I see you, Pahimar. What's up, buddy? Alright, YouTube, we'll be back in a second. Alright, so Soren. I love this system, but we have one problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way to detect at this point when we've run out of lava.
We could put a pipe on the receiving end and have it so it'll go into the tank valve as well as to an adjacent pipe. If that pipe is empty, then there's no liquid going through.
So you mean something like this? Like that?
Something like that, but on the other side, like on the overworld.
Oh, on the overworld. But if we put it on the overworld, then that will slow it down again, right? What if we just did this? But, well, see, I was going to try and avoid buildcraft pipes because I'm not sure how well they behave on frames.
Which is why we can do it in the overworld, not even use it on the frame at all.
Yeah.
So, I can
But then
hopefully it'll
won't it then limit? Oh, I see what you're saying. You'll have one adjacent to the valve, and then you'll have one flowing into the valve.
Right.
That could work. Just one problem, then. We have to... Well, we could use wireless redstone to go across the dimensions. Also, our 2 tanks in the overworld are full now.
Oh, I was wondering why it's not raining.
I think we need, like, more tanks.
That can be done.
Alright.
I have $39 on me.
That
Don't
sounds
ask
like
why.
a good time.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, like, we have a lot of lava here now, but I want to see, like, how quickly we can fill up one of your max-size tanks. If I'm just being crazy about it, like, I want to see. So, we'll be back in a second, guys. I want to figure out how we're going to set this up to automatically move, and then from that point on, we'll be good. Alright guys, so here's what I'm thinking. We've got Soren's lava receiver here. It's still hooked up directly to the multi-tanks, but we want a way to detect when this thing is no longer pumping lava through. So all I gotta do for this really is something along these lines and say, you know, we could hook up this guy, right, and say pipe empty, and then emit a redstone signal. And from there, we should be able to detect when the pipe is empty. So that'll do. I'm thinking, do I want to just instantly send that across the ether and then receive it on the other side by a computer? It sounds like a solid plan. I think I'll do that. Wireless redstone to the rescue. Alright guys, we are back. I wrote a computer program and Soren built a tank. How you doing, Soren? You ready for me to come see your tank? Are we going to fill it up?
I think so.
Alright, so I want to come to the order age where you've built something nifty. This is our experiment of how big does this thing fill up? Like, is it going to fill up? Like, you're not done with the second tank yet, but the first one's done?
Yep.
Okay. So, we've got this massive tank here. And do you have a liquid tesseract on you?
I do not. I think I used it on the frame.
What? Sad face.
Hey, I gave you a HV and another one and placed a random one.
Yeah, you placed like 2 or 3
carries
random
much.
HVs around just because you were being silly. Alright, so we need a liquid tesseract. I think there were a few down here. Well, I guess there's only the 2. What's this thing doing? Oh, that's an item tesseract. Okay. Alright, I guess I have to go make one, don't I? Sad. When's your tesseract machine that you started 20 episodes ago going to be done?
For that redstone power logic thing.
You remember that, like, you started that before we started the solar panel array maker?
I refer you to the red power logic that I started in the first series.
What? Yeah, that didn't get finished either, did it?
No.
No. So I need a diamond and some tin,
There's
and I'll be back in a
renewable
second,
way
guys.
for lead. I'll get this
All
one
right,
set up by the time.
here goes nothing. I'm going to try this out. So we're going to put down the liquid tesseract, and we're going to see how quickly this crazy setup is filling this thing. Oh, you know what? You have to set the frequency because it's a private frequency.
Ah, okay.
It's on the bottom down here on the right side.
You placed it.
What now?
I can't do it if you placed it. There we go.
Whoa, is that already filling? Dude!
My gosh. I think we got it.
I think this is fast.
I'm gonna go set another tank.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you seeing this?
I saw it.
Yeah, I am.
That's a pump receiving 100. That's 2 pumps, each getting probably about 50 Minecraft joules per tick, and 1 liquid tesseract between them, all feeding into this tank. I want to go see this, like, what's happening in the lava world.
It's gonna be draining.
It is going to be draining. It's going to be draining like crazy.
The things we do for science.
I know. I'm very excited about the research we did today, though. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. I forgot I was wearing my hat. Oh yeah, it's just like tearing up this lava terrain. It's awesome.
Okay, we have 2 tanks ready.
2 tanks ready? Oh yeah, look at that. It's just like tearing across the terrain.
User joined your channel.
That's
Okay, cool.
funny.
Well, you have about 10 minutes
Hey Lex.
before you have to get the third one then, Soren.
Heads up Lex, I'm recording.
I'm sure.
Hey,
How's it going, man?
meh.
Lex Manos is going to PAX.
I am.
I'm excited
We're
about that.
lucky. Oh my gosh. We already have 4,000 buckets.
I know.
And almost 4.5.
And I'm setting up the wireless receiver to frequency 2003. Dire lava move signal. That's what I named it. And I wrote a quick program that checks if there's a redstone signal on the back. If it's true, then it waits 5 seconds and checks again. If it's still true, then it moves the frame. And it's real simple. Move once, pulses it twice on the right side.
I updated to 151, now I'm bored.
And then
Yay,
move
well
frame
done.
does it 128 times that.
You know what you should do, Soren? Is you should make a builder blueprint of a 12 by 12.
Builder blueprints are kind of disabled slash broken
Yeah.
at the moment, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
They're broken past the point of repair right now, aren't they?
Sort of ish.
Say that. I would just say don't place
Dude, this is hilarious. I love it. Look at this massive circle of just lava getting eaten. Alright, so I think this is pretty much the most efficient way that we could drain lava out of this thing. Is that first tank full yet? Because I fully expect it to be.
almost.
It should be, right, at this point.
Be like at halfway.
It's gonna be cool.
It was
looking.
about a third last time I saw the tank on stream.
A third of the way full. Do you know how many
Mhm.
buckets that holds?
16,000.
Yeah. Like, look at that.
Plus
Look at the.
another.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
So it should be 32,000.
I'm just watching source blocks vanish.
You know, Rosie, I don't need a built craft blueprint. I just need to set up a 12 by 12 frame with pillars and set wall. That'll work too.
That's very true.
I think this is pretty efficient here, Soren.
I think we have it. Well.
What are you doing to that world?
Eating it.
Devouring its lava.
You looked at my stream?
Hey, Lex.
Yeah, I'm on the stream, and you do know that, like, lava updates are, like, the worst possible thing for rendering.
For rendering, yes, but this is meant to be an age that we're never in. I'm fully aware because my frame rate goes from 120 to 3, and then back up to
Yeah.
120.
Our
But,
TPS is
Like, we're building this
easy.
pump so that it automatically moves. Like, it checks, and then when it's drained all the lava, it's like, alright, I'm moving on to my next position. And it moves 128 blocks.
Well,
Like that is the setup right there with the tesseract. Just 2 pumps.
Not bad, right?
this is not cheating at all.
No.
It's not cheating, it's just...
The
abuse.
only reason it can output that fast is because it's put adjacent to a Zycraft tank valve or
Yeah.
a output at home.
It's not
You
cheating,
will
it's merely
never be able
abuse.
to balance.
No,
Yeah, you'll
because
never
it-
be able to balance every mod against every other mod.
Yeah.
Considering that's also a railcraft, I think it's pretty balanced. It's just how are you doing?
Your first
this?
tank is almost full. Like, we've almost filled a max-sized Zycraft tank.
Could you TP me? 'Cause it takes me a minute to go through the overworld.
I want to see if it's
Wow.
still filling. Oh, yeah, it is.
Would it go that
Whoosh.
fast using LRM's pumps?
No.
Now,
Can't
hers,
pump it.
I'm pretty sure, have a limit. And they use a lot more power, I
Right.
think. Like,
Ours are.
considering how much effort it takes to get red power 2 energy, yeah, no. I'm imagining there's a limit on hers. I'm pretty sure there is.
She balances pretty much everything, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty serious about balance, that's for sure. Which is cool. Alright, I see a Zycraft tank almost full here. YouTube, we'll be back. Alright guys, looks like we just filled up our first multi-tank here, and now the second one's gonna fill? Look at that. Nice. Dude, that's silly how fast that's filling. Like, in the time that I spoke those words, we just picked up 300 buckets of liquid. So, there you go. There's your liquid transfer abuse. Now what we need to do is, like, I don't know, who knows, something crazy with all that lava. I'm not sure what to do with all that lava. I'm thinking we should, like,
Well,
Put it at
I can
Richard G's
tell you
face.
that we have a new multi-block that's actually very close to done that uses lava, so
Does it use that much lava?
it apparently chews through coal, so I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure.
Is
I
it
can make it eat.
a block that generates something?
Yes, but also there's another one that does something different. So we'll have two.
Cool. Oh, you're gonna have 2 blocks. Oh my. When can we start playing with them? Soon, I hope.
1-5.
1.5. I don't want to wait
1.5.
that long. Pahamar, when are we putting this up to 1.5?
That's a hard one to call.
That's
Yeah.
other mods will be ready as well.
Sometime after PAX.
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess so.
No, we will do it well at PAX.
That could
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Spend all the free time that you have in PAX upgrading Forward server up to 1.5.
I would not object. Nah, in fact, I probably would. I would not want you guys wasting your time on that. We can upgrade it when we get back. I think we have a few mods that we're definitely waiting on for 1.5.
Yeah.
Pahamar, are we saying what the 1.5 plans are, by the way, on camera, or are we waiting for that reveal?
We'll worry about that then.
Okay, so we have plans
Ooh,
for 1.5.
mystery.
Yeah, I know, mysterious. We have plans for 1.5, but we are not revealing them. Wahaha.
Here's a teaser of it. It's going to involve blocks.
Oh,
And sometimes
Whoa.
items.
what? Shenanigans.
There might even be players.
Yeah, we've pretty much wrecked
My
this
question
lava
is,
age.
why does the lava go away or be stored in the valves when you break a block? It should spurt out. Be like, oh no, we sprung a leak.
Because we don't want to spam the world with that many block updates at once.
Do it.
Do it.
No.
Also,
Do it.
did we put that patch on the server that makes flowing lava blocks like go away?
It's in the NEI configs. We need somebody to set that who has access to it.
How do we feel about that? Because I feel like that might help our tick problem on lava boundaries.
I like it.
We'll think about it. All right, YouTube, we got to wrap up here. It's definitely wrapping up point. So we've built an insanely fast lava pumping system. And of course, this could be used for water as well as lava if we needed to. But I don't think we would need to do that. But yeah, insanely, ridiculously, almost comically fast how fast this thing pumps out all the lava and stores it in some almost equally comically
1/4.
large tanks of liquid storage from Zycraft.
That's definitely a not safe for Direwolf comment that I'm holding back.
What?
Good. Good.
Yes, Pahimar is not safe for Direwolf.
I should have gotten that shirt for PAX.
Yes, I know, you should have. And before Pahimar slips and becomes unsafe, I am going to wrap up this video. So Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out this video, and I will see y'all next time. We've got some other cool stuff to work on. Alright guys, take it easy.